All right, we have the former RIZIN bantamweight champion Manel Kape back on the show. He is set to make his UFC debut on August 15th at UFC 252. He was originally scheduled to face Rogerio Bontorin at that event. He is out of the fight, so people have been hitting me up left and right, wondering what is going on with Manel Kape. Is he still fighting on August 15th? So I thought, you know what? Let's just bring him on the show and hear it from the man himself. Manel, good to see you. How are you, sir?
Good to see you again. Thank you so much for inviting me again for interview.
Absolutely. So we are getting closer and closer to this debut on this huge card. Bontorin, as we all know by now, he is out of the fight, and I know the UFC has been trying to find you a new opponent. What is the latest on that? Have they found you somebody to fight yet?
First, I heard the news that Rogerio can't fight. He had an injury, and my manager and UFC tried to find a new opponent, and these opponents should be Formiga for fight against me, but he don't accept the fight. We tried to fight with Pantoja too, but I have an injury too. Yeah, I broke my ligaments. I broke my ligament, full ligament, and I had another injury in the ligament. I tried to train it like that, and I then become worse, And then I come to hospital for make MRI, and they say for stop the training 1 month. The doctor say for don't do nothing, so we'll be worse if you do something again. I was training like that and keep my training because I really want to show my potential, show my skills, and forget the pain. So just training, keep myself. But they say for I stop 1 month, so now no fight 100%.
No fight 100%. What ligaments did you injure, if you don't mind me asking?
My uncle.
In your ankle?
My uncle. Yeah, before I had many injuries in my foot. It's not first time when I fight in RIZIN. I had every 2 weeks for fight, I have some injuries. It's like, I don't know what's happened, but every 2 weeks for my fight, I have an injury. And now I saw all fighters, all pull up from fight. So this is not for happen now.
All right. Is it a little frustrating for you? Because this is an injury. It's the fight game. These things happen from time to time. But you're getting ready to debut on this huge card. It's going to be your first fight in 8 months. And if memory serves me correctly, this is the longest you have gone in your career without a fight.
Yeah.
Has this all been like a little discouraging for you? Or in a way, is this like a blessing in disguise that you have this extra time now?
Every time if something happened for some reason, From first time, of course, when I had the injury, I was training wrestling and had these injuries, injury. And of course, I become mad, stressed, and from first time. But then I know that this will pass, and I know that I leave everything in the hands of God. I know that He do every time in the right reason. So all my life, everything happened for some reason. I believe that I have this in my mind. Many stupid things happen in my life like that for something good happen, So this is one of the most things.
So for you, now you're going to be a month without training. You're trying to heal up the ankle. When are you thinking you might be able to get back in there? Like October, November, maybe the end of the year? When are you thinking at this point?
I don't have the right answer because the doctors say for stop 1 month. So I would like to stay healthy for October, for October. I would like to stay healthy for October. If no, I need to respect my body, respect what the doctors say and what is better for me. This time I want to stay 100% healthy for fight. I don't want to make any excuse like many fighters do. Oh, I fight with this injury. Oh, I come like, So if I want to stay 100%, I never make excuses. So if stay healthy for October, I will fight in October.
That'd be huge if they put you on that pay-per-view card with Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. That'd be pretty massive. So, what do you remember like the last time? Because you said that it seems to be like every 2 weeks before a fight, some sort of crazy injury pops up and you have to fight through it. Do you remember like the last time you entered a fight as close to 100% as you probably will be for this one?
100%. It's like impossible to say, 100%.
Or close to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I never think about my injuries. I had the injury before, but I never think, And I was training for this fight. And I think for myself, okay, I have this injury. I have a lot of pain in my ankle. So, but in a fight, I don't will feel nothing,
Right.
I know that I don't will feel nothing. I say so excited for fight. So I think I can fight like that because in the day of the fight, I don't will feel nothing. I know myself because one time my first fight with Kaya Sakura, I broke my finger. I broke my finger and I fight with the broke finger, but I don't feel nothing, just when finish up the fight. And a lot of things with the fight against Origuchi or my last fight, my knee is a lot of pain. I swallow, my knee swollen, but I don't feel nothing. I in last fight, I opened my eyes in training. I opened my eyes, like 2 weeks for fight. This is the last week that I need to push more hard, and then in next week rest. But no, I I cut my eyes and just stay in the hospital, rest, do some cardio, and feel a lot of pain. And I feel if guy give me some punch hard in my eyes can open,
Right.
can open and they can stop the fight. But it's okay. It's part of the job,
Yeah. We saw a champion recently crowned in your new division. Deiveson Figueiredo finishes Joseph Benavidez in the first round. It took a little while, but the 125-pound division in the UFC can start to move forward a little bit now that there's a champion crown. What did you make of Deiveson's performance in becoming the flyweight champion?
I saw the fight is a good performance, good performance. I saw Benavidez. I think he's old for continue the fight, for for follow. He lose the speed, he lose many things that I'm young, have another young fighters, you can't compete like that, with the young fighters. I saw some mistakes from Deiveson, you can see that he is confidence with his strike jiu-jitsu, but he don't have something, he don't have cardio. I don't know if it's cut weight. I don't know if he cut too much weight, but you can see that he become tired very early, If he fight against me, like a guy against me, that my cardio start to grow up every round, it will be something like is not will be good for him, He don't will like stay in same octagon with me because I will let work in the first round, but in second round, 100% that I will smash him like I want, So I think you need to work more this because I'm coming, I'm coming. You need to work more your cardio, try to train your speed, because I saw my game. I can see that is not disrespect any fighter, but I can be a champion very easy. In this division, very easy. Believe me.
It looked like coming out of the card, like a lot of eyes were on August 15th for your fight because we're talking about what could be next. And then there were three guys that are probably in consideration to fight for the belt next. You got Brandon Moreno, Alex Perez, and then Askar Askarov got a win on that same card. And now, from all indications, it seems like the UFC is interested in booking a title fight between Deiveson and Cody Garbrandt, who's going to drop down from 35. That is not done yet, but it seems to be the direction they want to go. As a guy who's about to enter this division, and you want to be champion yourself someday, what do you think of Cody Garbrandt coming down to 25 potentially and jumping the line and getting a title shot potentially here?
Will be good have Cody Garbrandt in 135 division because he's the former welterweight champion, and this gives some motivation. I like fight with big dogs. For the first time that I will make my debut, I don't know that they pull I talk with my manager, and they want to give me, I don't know, some easy fight. I say, like, I come here. I don't will accept any fight if it's not someone than top 5. I come here for make my career now I come for be a champion. I'm a world champion. I know my potential. I know my skills, and I can see in 125 division now have nobody better than me. And if you call it garbage, come for 125, will be good. This will give me extra motivation, extra power for fight against him. I saw his fight. He's a tough guy, but just have this. He's just a tough, But in this game, you need to have more, not just be a tough, He's not smart. You can see work with his emotions, Just see his hand. And I'm more complete than him. And other aspects that I saw that he don't have. So it'll be good. I'm excited, I'm very, very, very excited, please.
So you're happy he's in the division so that you can fight him, essentially, right?
I'm 100%, man. I'm excited,
What do you think of, because a lot of people are like, if Cody drops to 25, I'm cool with that. I just don't want to see him fight for the title right away because he's never made that cut to 25. We saw what happened with TJ Dillashaw. He looked terrible at that weight, and then he tested positive. So it was kind of a disaster when Dillashaw tried to do the same thing.
No, can be different, because you can see Cody Garbrandt, his body, he don't have legs, He just have his up is bigger, but his leg is skinny, he's like a chicken, So maybe he can cut. He can make a 125 easy, But Dillashaw is more huge than him, He's more bigger, he have more legs. His body is huge, But Cody don't have any legs. He's skinny, Just body is strong in up, He can make 125. But I think he easy. I think he easy.
All right. Well, that's good. All right. You're selling me on this because when I first heard about him fighting for the title, I was like, or potentially fighting for the title, I was like,
No, you can see his body. No, you can see his body. You can see his body. He's very skinny in leg. He's very, very skinny.
Yeah, I think he can get there. I just almost want to see him take another fight first. And if he wins, then give him the title shot. I just want to make sure he can make that cut first. And then we could talk title fights.
Yeah. I agree. If he's like that, I was supposed to demand fight again against the title shot because I'm a world champion too, so I can fight against another world champion.
What a debut that would be! Champion versus champion. That'd be fun.
Will be good. 100%.
I love it, man. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this, Manel. It's pretty rough. I know you're getting ready for your debut, but like you said, these things happen, and it probably happened for a good reason. This division is starting to come along, and I think it's the best time in a long time for you to come in and make some waves in this division. So I wish you all the best in your recovery. Hopefully, when you go back to the doctor in a month, you're cleared and ready to go, and hopefully we see you in October with a huge fight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is what that I want. And I'm now in physiotherapy all day, make everything good for my recovery, become fast, and make my debut.
All right, man. Thank you for the time as always, and we'll get you back on here before that first fight happens. All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.